Equity is like cash, and cash is absolutely king when it comes to buying a new home or buying another investment property. So in today's video, I'm going to explain exactly what equity is, how you can work out today how much equity that you have in your home, and then how you can actually go about using it to go out there and buy yourself an investment property or another property or whatever it is that you're planning on using that equity for. Equity is a super simple concept, right? You own your own home at the moment or an investment property. Now let's say that property is worth $600,000. It's that simple, right? You've got a home that's worth $600,000. Now on that home, unless you own it outright, you've got a home loan. Now that home loan on this property might be $400,000. Now that's a $400,000 home loan, which means effectively the difference between what the property is worth and what you have as a home loan is your equity. So in this particular example, you've got a $600,000 home that you owe $400,000 on. You've got effectively $200,000 worth of equity. Now, the way that this works is really simple. The first step to working out how much equity you own might be to roughly jump on realestate.com and see what similar homes in your suburb that are directly comparable are selling for. Then you might want to ring up your bank or your mortgage broker and say, I'd like to organize a valuation on this property so that they can ascertain exactly what the current market value is. Now, effectively, they will send someone out to your home, or maybe they'll do it just on the desktop online, and they'll value the home at, let's say, the 600K. Then you know, or your mortgage broker and bank knows that you owe the $400,000 on it, which means you have $200,000 of equity in total. Now the bank might not want to lend you all of that $200,000 because obviously they don't want to lend it 100% right now, which is effectively lending up to the total value of the home. But what they might do is go, okay, based on your position, which looks good and ticks our boxes, we're going to give you $100,000 or access to $100,000 of that equity, which you can then use for whatever it is that you're planning on going and using. And it's really that simple. So the first step is to find out the value of your home. The second step is to work with your mortgage broker or bank manager to release that equity. And then the third step is to decide, obviously, what it is that you're going to do with that money moving forward. Now, so many people overcomplicate this process, but it's really that simple. Now, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please listen to our podcast, The Pumped On Property Show, on iTunes or Apple. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we do really short versions of this sort of stuff. And if you're seriously thinking about buying a property in the next 12 to 24 months and you'd like to understand this stuff as well as create a bit of a strategy or a plan for what you're going to do, please jump over to my website www.pumpedonproperty.com and book in a free strategy session where myself or my brother Simon will sit down with you and we'll look at exactly where you are and where it is that you'd like to be in the future, and then create a bit of a plan for exactly how to get there. So thank you so much. I wish you all the best, whether you're using your equity to buy a new home or an investment property, and can't wait to continue the conversation with you.